Yes, I wear reading glasses. I got lots of pairs. Sometimes they drive me crazy. I might even wear them anyway. But I try to be thankful every day that eyeglasses were invented. I might just look it up. My favorite book. 13th century. Thank you. Thank you for inventing eyeglasses. They really help. But nonetheless, there are times when they do drive me crazy. So that's all to say, we need to take care of our eyes. And they are a hardworking part of our body that I think we tend to ignore and overlook and possibly even take for granted a little bit. So today's yoga practice, very short, very gentle. You can do it at your desk, on your iPhone, if you have your reading glasses, is for the eyes. I'm just going to jump right into it, and I hope you will enjoy it and keep at it. Keep our eyes healthy. Let's begin as we always do in yoga by tuning into our breath and just relaxing a little bit. So I always like to close the eyes whenever I can, just to go inward. You can roll the shoulders. Take some nice deep breaths. Now I find even when I close the eyes, sometimes they're flickering and flirting and flittering around, and they're not as relaxed as I think they might be. It's usually because I'm thinking about stuff. So the more we can quiet the mind, the more we can relax the face and actually soothe our hard-working eyes. All right, so try to empty the mind of all thoughts. And just breathe. And then bring your hands together and perhaps think of an intention for your day, for this very brief yoga practice for the eyes that we'll be doing together. And then as you open the eyes, warm your hands up a little bit. Do a little facial for your face and for your eyes, just a little patting. This feels really good. If you were to do nothing else for your eyes but a little patting at the end of the day or after being on the computer, it would be really nice. You can take the fingers down the neck. You can pull your ears a little bit. Here's something new. It's going to look funny, but I learned it in Qigong, and I love Qigong. For the inside of our mouth, I imagine that I have a mouthful of peanut butter, and I'm just going to move my tongue all around in front of and behind the teeth and around the cheeks to just get rid of the peanut butter that's stuck in my mouth, okay? Sorry, it's going to look funny. Do it with me, okay? Yeah. So we relax the face. I was told that movement we just did about the peanut butter is good for your brain also. So we'll talk about that another time. But we're ready to go into our eye exercises now. So what you will need is a pencil. Who has a pencil anymore? I know. Or a pen. Or how about this? One hand. Okay. So the first exercise is going to be to look at your pencil, your pen, or one finger. Try to sit nice and comfortably. Soften your face. Have a nice deep breath. And then without moving your head, try to follow your pencil, your pen, your hand, or you can do this without using anything to guide you. Just try to take your vision, your gaze side to side. Come back to center and then move your finger or your pencil or whatever you're using up. It's really tempting to lift the chin. Try to keep the head neutral. And then down. Up. And down. Now this is a very short set today. You can repeat anything I'm showing you a couple more times. I would take a little break. Just close your eyes. See how you feel. And then take your finger, your pencil, your pen, whatever you're using, and draw a big circle with your eyes open. Go to the side, up, over, and down. Pretty slowly. Try not to rush. Maybe 2 big circles one direction. And then the other way. You can feel the work in the area of the eyes. It's like a little workout there, all the muscles working hard. So again, give yourself a little break, take some deep breaths. You can blink if you need to add a little more moisture to the eyes. A yoga student of mine taught me this one, similar to the circle, but tracing the shape of a square. So a little more angular here. I'm just going to go a little faster, but you can slow it down. And again, you can do more rounds than I'm showing you here. So it's hard to see my hand. I know it's going out of the frame of the video, but I'm just making the shape of a square. All right. And blink a few times here. Do a little fluttering if you need to, a little pattering. Get a little more peanut butter out of your mouth. And then this one was shown to my daughter years ago by an ophthalmologist. She did have a pencil handy. So what you'll do is, and again, it will be hard to see in this little video image of me, but you're going to focus on the pencil or whatever you have handy, and then you're just going to move it farther away, down, over, up. Oh, I'm tilting my head. I'm really going to try to just do it without moving my head and just shifting my gaze. So I'm going farther away, closer up, at a diagonal, and we have to make these minute adjustments as we change the distance and the direction of this little object that we're taking our gaze to. So this is very strengthening. The ophthalmologist said that you could do it, for 5 or more minutes a day, and it would be very strengthening for your eyes and good for your vision. Okay, so you can keep doing this. We've gone side to side. We've gone up and down. We've done a circle. We've done a square. We've used the object to shift our vision forward, back, side, and all around. And again, you could repeat everything that I just showed you. Do it a couple of times. There are other exercises we could do, but for now, let's go ahead and bring the hands together. Rub them, make them nice and warm. And then you won't be able to see me here. You're going to close your eyes, you're going to cup your warm hands and bring the warm hands over your eyes. Now, if you've spent a long time putting on your eyelashes and fixing your eyebrows, you may not want to do this, but since I have not done that, I will show you. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. I'm going to gently press a little bit, not hard, into the temples and just brush out. Okay, so you can open your eyes if you want to see what I'm doing, and then close them again once you get the idea. Warm hands over the eyes. It's very healing. It's so soothing. If you've been at the computer or out in the sun for a while and the eyes are tired, just do this, nice and warm and restful. And then just sweep the palms nice and warm over the temples. And you could just do that sweeping movement one more time. Now, I did this in another video, and I'm sorry if it's just too much, but it feels so good. We're just going to stroke the fingers through the hair again, and it's really just like, okay, just a nice way to get a new look if you need it. And then finish just with a little pattering to the eyes. Okay, so there we go, fixing the hairdo, all's good. And patter, patter, brush if you want to. Patter the chest for the thymus gland, patter in front of the shoulders for lymphatic drainage. Breathe in and breathe out. Now lastly here, this is a tricky one, and it's hard to know if a person is doing it or not, but with your eyes closed, see if you can circle the eyeballs in the eye socket, keeping your eyes closed. Okay, I did it. Did you? All right, it's interesting. Bring your hands together at the heart center. And why don't we go ahead and soften the gaze or close the eyes. And that was a very short set, but it gave you some ideas for exercises to do for the eyes. Just breathe in and breathe out. Feel some warmth around the eyes, around the face. Take a moment to feel gratitude for our hard-working eyes, for all they do, and for those wonderful inventors in the 13th century who gave us our eyeglasses to help us see the world a little more clearly. Let's go ahead. I don't need these now, so take a final moment, set an intention or thought, or just kind of enjoy that feeling of gratitude for our well-being, for our vision, for our sight. for our connection to each other. And thanks for joining me. Take care of your eyes. Have a great day. Namaste.